Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel, The Philosopher, where we talk peace of mind, mental health, and being your best self. Hi my beautiful people, welcome to another episode with me, Marcinyango, also known as The Philosopher. And today we'll be talking about stop scaring yourself. As always, if you like something, if you learn something, if I just entertain you, kindly like, share, subscribe, and comment. It would be much appreciated. Let's get into it. So stop scaring yourself. So I came across this in a short video of how to love yourself. And one of the ways of loving yourself was to stop scaring yourself. And I found it very interesting because why and how can someone scare themselves? And the lady proceeded to explain what she meant, and she said the way we talk to ourselves, most of the times we are scaring ourselves. So you're somewhere, maybe you're going for an interview, maybe you're going for a date, maybe it's just a normal day and nothing interesting or out of the ordinary is happening, but within yourself, in your thoughts, you're saying things like, I will not get this, the bills will not be paid, what will happen if this happens, what will happen if I'm late, what will happen if the person never called back, what will happen if I choke and forget my answers in the interview, maybe or on the date. So these are small ways which we scare ourselves. There are obviously bigger ways. Some people go so far as to picture the worst calamities. It could lead us into depression, it could lead us into just having a bad day. And some of the ways of how we can stop scaring ourselves. Number one is to replace negative thoughts as soon as possible. So the moment you start thinking of the worst possible outcome, that is exactly the time to replace it with the best possible outcome. I know we're trained to always prepare for the worst but hope for the best. And as much as you do need to prepare for the worst, once you have prepared for the worst, let it go. Do not continue thinking about it over and over again. So be realistic, yes, know that anything can go wrong at any time, but do not dwell on that. So if you find yourself dwelling on the worst possible outcome all the time, every time, train yourself to replace it with the best possible outcome in every situation. So you have maybe an assigned time to think of what can go wrong, take the necessary precautions to avoid risk, to cushion yourself. Then after that, all you are allowed is to think of the best possible outcome, and even bigger and better than the best. So practice, train to always replace the negative thoughts as soon as possible. So once you've cushioned yourself and taken precautions against any risk, any unforeseen events, then your job is to just imagine the best possible outcome. So for example, for an interview, once you know you're dressed well, you are prepared, you'll make it on time, you've arranged everything that needs to be arranged, you've researched on the company, all the things that you need to do before an interview. Once you've done all that is needed, then your job is to now imagine the best possible outcome. All you can think about before that interview, 2 days before that interview, is just how amazing it will go, how you'll receive the offer letter, how you'll answer those questions professionally, confidently. So once you have prepared yourself to the best of your ability, then do not allow any negative thoughts to persist within you. The second one is to practice and repeat positive affirmations. It will seem weird at first, but you become so used to it to the point that if any negative or scary thoughts creep in, the positive affirmations take root and they're able to just become an outer way of thinking. So practice these affirmations on a daily. If you're not someone who listens to music so much and maybe you listen to audiobooks or podcasts, you can add affirmations into that. So they're on YouTube, you can create your own with your own voice, And this is something you listen to daily. So find a specific time and assign it to just listen to this affirmations. If you're not used to hearing positive things from other people and even from yourself, it will be weird at first. But every new thing, especially that is good for you, is always uncomfortable. Change is always weird at first, but you get used to it, and that is how you will start thinking normally. So choose a specific number of affirmations that you need to listen to according to what you're going through, or maybe what you need to improve on, and listen to them daily, and you'll start seeing a change in the way you think. Where you used to think scary, horrifying, worrying, negative thoughts, there'll be a replacement with this positive affirmations, and they tend to just boost your mood in general. So the third one is to practice breathing. So breathing is a connector between your body, your mind, and your spirit. So the three, body, spirit, mind, they're actually connected by your breathing. So how you breathe actually brings you back to the present. It calms you down. It gives you time to react. It does so much that we take for granted, and most of us, me included, we breathe very subconsciously. It is something we think that should be done by the body, and it is, but we need to learn or to practice to do it consciously also. And it comes very handy when you're in tense moments, when you're in panicking moments. So instead of panicking, instead of tensing up, instead of reacting, defending yourself, learn to breathe. And it's practice once again, so it's something you have to remember to do. You can also assign a time for it, so find a breathing technique that works for you and use it. If you're in situations that are uncomfortable, that are creating fear within you, creating stress, take a moment and breathe. Literally count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever number, whatever technique you choose. It will calm you down. It will give you time to process whatever emotion is happening, and it will give you time to respond, or even not respond at all. So the moment you're in a panic situation, something breaks in the kitchen or some animal runs around you, just learn to breathe. Even if someone triggers you, insults you, you're in a tense situation, an interview, an actual dangerous situation, learn to breathe. It will help you move from flight or fight to logic and solution orientation. And the last one is to weed out doomsday thinking. So this one is on a larger scale, where you look at life as something that is not worth doing, or as something that is pointless. You look at the entirety of the universe and everything that happens, and you kind of give up, or you kind of go into this scared mentality because of maybe all the things you see in social media around you, and just in the local news, the stories you hear when you're out and about during your day. So when this happens, learn to remember that just as much as there is bad in the world, there's also good. So don't focus on the bad so much. Don't angle towards news that is always full of fear and troubling information, even on social media. Stay away from news that is scary. Stay away from videos that depict a lot of violence, all that. As much as you need the information to know what's currently going on in the world, do not let it consume you. Take in the information, process it, and let it go. If it's something that is not in your control at the moment, do not continue going down the rabbit hole. You can avoid horror movies. I know some people love horror movies. If that is you, do you. But if you feel like it affects you in a way and leads you to nightmares, leads you to having really a hard time when it comes to your thoughts, then avoid horror movies, avoid news that is graphic, that is violent. So choose your content basically, and this will remove the overall view of the world. Learn to watch people succeeding, learn to watch people making moves towards growth and development, learn to see the beautiful side of life, and you will end up focusing more on that. So thank you guys for watching another episode. If you find yourself scaring yourself, watch something uplifting and remind yourself that it's never that serious. Life is fun, it is for living. So see you guys on the next episode. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Bye guys.